Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to All Under the Squirrel Tree. I am so glad you're here. I have a Temu haul on this lovely day. It's raining outside and it's cold inside, and I'm one of those people who finds that absolutely blissful. Anyway, I got a Temu haul today, a Temu package today, and I'm going to share it with you. It's, I think 1, 2, 3 repeat buys, and a whole lot of earrings, and I could keep on telling you what it is, or I could show you, so let's get at it. Let's start with some crafty stuff. I picked up 100, this is 100 pieces, it was 98 cents for these, I still forget what they're called, little phone dangly things. Whoops. Phone droppy things. It says 100 pieces, but I guarantee you will not get 100 pieces. I went through a few of them, and they're useless, or partially useless. Like this one, with no claw or way to claw it, but there is a small hole so I could put a ring through it. Or this one, which has the ring and the claw, but is unattached here. Or this one that has all three and in the right place, but the claw is broken and will not, you have to like manually push it back and push it in, and it would not hold anything very well. So yeah, you're not going to get the full 100, but for 98 cents, you're going to get probably 90 good ones. And I got the multicolored, so there's real pretty, there's the neon green and orange, there's white, black, pink, red. This looks like a darker pink, there is a red. So yeah, they are, get off there. I've got a slice. I've got a sheet of foam down. I'm not going to try and put them back in right now. But yeah, those will go into some crafty kits. You know, so the kids can make their own phone dangles or whatever. I'll be including some beads. Maybe. Whoa. Didn't open this one. Thank goodness. That could have been disastrous. Really cute little star beads. They're small, but they have a nice sized hole in them, so you know you're not going to need a beetle. Oh my goodness! Take two, a bead needle or anything like that to get through them. And it looks like, well, the white it goes right through, so it's got kind of a neat frosted look. Multicolored, there is 50 pieces, and they were $1.48. And they're going to be really cute on phone dangles and other projects. That was one of the repeat buys. This was another. Oh dear, see, I did mean to whip this open real quick. I bought this actually not that long ago, and I used it on a Stamping Sunday. One of Thelma Hall and Pauline's Stamping Sunday last week. But the other package that I bought, I cut these apart, because this is one stamp. And that's fine. You see it better on the black. You know, it's cute. It's really cute. But I didn't want all three, and it's just way too hard to try and mark. I only wanted the middle one. So I cut them apart and then ordered another one so that I could have them all together. And the other pieces I'm going to share, and I'm going to sneeze. So, excuse me. Sorry about that. And it was $1.98. And I think it was the same price when I bought it last time. But these are really cute. And they stamp really well. So I'm going to put that up there so I can put it in with my stamps. Oh, there's one more crafty thing down here at the bottom. I got this stencil. And it is, as you can see, really warped. Be cautious when you order stencils from Temu. I'm 99% sure that if I place this under a heavy book for a couple of days, it will, you know, it'll flatten out. But it's really sweet. Just little kittens and paw prints and, you know, the fishies and meow. I don't know if I can show you the right way. Meow. I really love this. I'm going to make a lot of use out of this. So put that over there. Now, the next thing I got into was I bought myself a little bit of makeup stuff. Skincare stuff, I guess is more like it. This was, I wrote it on one, $3.98. I ordered one. They charged me and sent me 3. I wasn't very happy about that, but fortunately, my initial thing was to share it with my friend Catherine, the extras, but I actually really like it, so I might share one and keep the other and not, you know, complain about they do come, this is why I could share it. It is securely wrapped on the outside. And I took that off this one because I'm going to throw this package out. It's not sealed on the inside, but it is quite well sealed on the outside, so I'm not concerned. Just kind of looks like a little lipstick. It has a pleasant smell. It's hard to describe. It almost smells like cake, like vanilla birthday cake or something. And it feels nice going on, and it absorbs really quickly. And those are all, well, the feeling nice going on is not absolutely necessary, but it's definitely a bonus. It is called Ilho Retinol Eye Cream Stick. This is the package, and I will use it for a week or so and let you know how it works. So got those 3. I'll just put them up there. Oh, and yes, more beauty stuff. I have seen so many people hauling this and raving about it, so I got some. Oh, it's very lovely mirrored package. Unfortunately crushed, but so Candy Bella, and it was $7.64. And it did come very well packaged. The outside is not, but the inside was. No, wait a minute. No, the outside was packaged, was wrapped. I don't remember now. I'm pretty sure the outside was wrapped. So already fingerprints because I was playing with it. It comes pretty well packaged. When it arrived, the pineapple, I don't know why it says I'm pineapple, was on the outside like that. But it is meant to store, oh, now I've smeared it all over. Inside, it's got a nice little, mirror. And it apparently is awesome for reducing shine. And I don't have any shine, but let's see. It's not a cover-up or anything. It's just a finisher. But immediately you can't feel it. It feels oily in the palette, but as soon as it's on the skin, it's really nice and soft. It doesn't have any real kind of smell. Where's the open side? Oh, got Yeah, there's no real smell to it. So there, Mr. Pineapple can go back in the little, I don't know, that makes me laugh. I'm pineapple. Doesn't smell like pineapples. And it's pretty. So Candy Bella, 764. And we'll see if it works as well as everybody says it does. On my hand, that little test there, it's nice. The last thing that is not jewelry is this little muffin tart maker thing. This is a little gifty for a friend of mine who loves to bake. $4.48. And I'm not going to take this out because, as I said, it is a gift. And I don't, you know, but it's really simple. You put out your pastry day. Oh my goodness. Roll out your pastry dough. Cut it out, place that in the tin, and then gently press it down with the little plunger here, and then you get a nice little flower-shaped tart cup. So I thought that was really cute. And my friend, actually, if you watch my very first ever Meet a Maker Monday, you'll see one of the incredible birthday cakes that she does. And just for the record, she is a young woman, very young woman. She's in high school. I'm trying to remember how old, 14, 15? She's a very sweet girl and my very good friend and an amazing baker. Just incredible. I got 2 more of these as gifts because, okay, well, I can do that. These are those little token things that you slide into the lock things, chain locks on the grocery carts. They're metal. They work really well. I've been using mine a few times that I've actually gone out and gone grocery shopping. I've used mine. It works. I gave one to a friend who used it, and it worked. And on some carts, you have to sort of wiggle it a little bit. Like insert it and sort of just wiggle it a little bit. But they do work. Now we are into, oh my goodness, so many earrings. Oh, here we go. You ready? I have gotten into the Halloween spirit, so I paid $1.79 for these incredibly cute little ghost kitties. Little kitty cats in ghost costumes. They are so cute. They're one-sided, the print's only on one side, and they are that acrylic or plastic or whatever, and they face the same way, which always irritates me, but they're adorable. And $1.79 I couldn't resist. These ones are stunning, in my opinion. They come with a protective film, and these little rubber stoppers that I never use, but don't want to lose. So they will come looking gray and very disappointing. And I was extremely disappointed until I realized, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at that. Look at that. Of course. They are beautiful. And they both face, different ways. So yeah, if you do order these, don't be disappointed that they look kind of gray and cloudy. They have the protective film on them. I'm really, really happy with these. And they were $1.34. Put them back. And discard that, because those are just the kind of things that little kitties like to get into. These ones were too much. I could not resist. There was no way. $3.59 for 3 pairs. All 3 pairs came in this packet. And they are, again, stuck to the packaging. Holiday themed. And yeah, $3.59, because I'm throwing that package away. I'm going to keep 2 and then share the other one. I haven't decided. This one I'm definitely keeping. Let's see if we can take it out. I'm going to put them on my board anyway, so. Oh, and the nice thing is because they come in there, there's no stickers on these little packages, so I can reuse them. Turn this over a bit. So these ones are just so cute. Little black kitty cats, all wrapped up in pretty Christmas lights, which is not a safe idea. Do not do that to your kitty cats. The print is on both sides, so I can make them go the right way. This one, this poor little kitty looks so bewildered. This little one just looks frustrated, like, oh my goodness, are you doing this to me again? This little one is like, huh? Why'd you do that to me? Isn't that cute? I really, really love that. And then that's the one that I think I'm going to share. This one just reminds me an awful lot of Mr. Munchkin, my daughter's kitty, who is the sweetest, silliest, most adorable baby. And all caught up in the lights, but seems to be very happy about it. And that's pretty much what Munchkin would be. Let's put this one back in the package so I can put it in the bag for Catherine. Bags of Love Toronto is doing well. It is that time of year where we're going to start going downtown and sharing some stuff. And now I can put these over here so I can remember. I'll put them right here so I can remember to hang them up on my hanger. I have 2 more pairs of earrings. Both will look better on the black side. And these things, which annoy me. Does anybody actually use them? I mean, I know you can buy them on Temu. You can buy like a big package of them, but I don't know. Does anybody actually use them? These are lovely. They are just little, they look like eternity symbols, but they're going the wrong way. But lovely little loops with tiny little daisies. And they are really pretty. I love those. Oh, excuse me. And then the final ones. Now, if you've been here before, you know that the love of my life is named Opal. And I'm not sure if I've ever told you why I named her Opal. I actually had the name long before I had the cat. I decided I wanted a cat named Opal because opals are magic and beautiful and ever-changing and glowing and just beautiful, mystical, perfect. So I needed to find the right cat. I will tell you, actually, you know what? I will tell you the whole Opal story because not only is this a Temu haul, it's also the anniversary of bringing Opal home. We went to my partner at the time. We're no longer together, but it was an amicable thing. He's a wonderful person. Went to Pet Value down the street to get some cat food for my grand kitty Dave, because my kid Nick was here still living with me, just much younger. And yeah, we had, grand kitty Dave had to go down and get pet food. So Nick runs into the store, gets the food, comes running out, and says, Mom, you gotta come see, I think I found your opal. So we go rushing into the store, and there in this giant cage is this, I mean, very nice, you know, cushions and everything. It wasn't just this big empty cage. Teeny, tiny, scraggly looking little black ball of fur that hissed at me when I went to reach in. I thought, oh, okay, maybe not. And then I thought, no, you know what? She looked like we needed each other. So I reached in and grabbed her. She didn't hiss anymore. She didn't curl up and purr, but she didn't struggle. So she could fit so easily in my hands. And I took a picture of her and sent it to my daughter. And Natalie answered back right away, what the HE double hockey sticks is that? And right then I knew, you know, this cat has got everything that I want. Mystery? She was beautiful. She immediately made me feel wonderful, just like Opals. And she was just the sweetest little thing after the initial hiss, which was so cute because she's tiny and she's trying to look so vicious, and here's this, like, I mean, she could have curled up on half of this. She's just a very small cat. She came from Etobicoke Animal Services, and she had been very well checked out and spayed, and she was 5 months old. Had her first shots and deworms and all of that when you adopt through a place like Pet Value or the Animal Services Humane Society. That's what the adoption fee covers, is all of the good stuff that they need to get a good, healthy start. Bet you never thought you'd hear the story about a cat over a pair of earrings. Anyway, I fell in love, told the person at the counter that I loved her and wanted to take her home. And they said, okay, well, we have to fill out the paperwork and submit it, and then you can come back and get her. Well, they had run out of paperwork. So, I mean, I know I had to wait 24 hours anyway. I wouldn't be picking her up until the next day anyway. But, so the next day, we went up to Toronto Animal Services itself, Etobicoke Animal Services, and filled out the paperwork, and paid the adoption fee, and got the little cardboard carton with this little black thunderstorm of a cat inside. And it was Thanksgiving. It was the day before Thanksgiving, and we had gone out to pick up last-minute Thanksgiving groceries, and then we hit the Dollarama and picked up, you know, a little cat bed for her, and some blankies and some cat toys and all that stuff. And it was wonderful. And then we brought her home, and we set her on the window ledge to introduce her to Dave, because he was sitting on the window ledge looking at squirrels and totally involved in them. And we put Opal up on the ledge beside him and said, you know, Dave, you know, here's Opal. And he completely ignored her because the squirrels were much more interesting. And then, you know, we actually physically had to turn him to look at her. And I'm sure he just went like, duh. I'm sure he thought she was a squirrel, because she was about the size of a squirrel. And, yeah, they never got along. They didn't fight, and they didn't dislike each other, but they didn't do any of that cuddling up and stuff that I had hoped that they would do. But they tolerated each other. And then just last month, when Dave came to stay with me again for a little while, it was the same thing. First day was a lot of hissing and, you know, get out of my house and all this stuff from Opal. She's not a mean cat. She just wants people to think she is. And she's sound asleep, but her ears are perked up, so maybe she's not quite so sound asleep. But yeah, they ended up, Dave was here for about 3 weeks, and they ended up tolerating each other. And then after Dave did go home with his neck, Opal started laying on the little rug that he used to lay on, and she never laid on it before. So I don't know if maybe she kind of missed him, or just discovered that, hey, this is a good rug. Probably the latter. No, I like to think that she missed him a little bit. Anyway, that is why her name is Opal, because she is lovely and magical and sweet, and these earrings are lovely and magical and sweet. They are obviously not real opals, but they're pretty good. So yeah, there you go. You get a whole story and earrings as well. On Thanksgiving, this is the last little bit, I promise. It's just really cute. On Thanksgiving, my daughter had her friend come over, and we had a really nice visit. And I gave, her name was Jenny too. Because I know a lot of Jennies. Jen. I forgot to give her a fork, so I got up to give her a fork. She got up to get a drink or something, and when we turned around, Opal was sitting there eating her mashed potatoes. Here's, like, Opal was like half the size of the plate. But she was just scarfing down the mashed potatoes. And we thought that was kind of cute. And yeah, so those are all. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving here in Canada. So those are some Thanksgiving stories, some Temu haul, some kitty cat stories. This is an everything video. Wow. Anyway, that is it. That was everything. So lots of earrings, a couple of crafty things, a couple of skincare things. I'm really happy with everything, except them sending me 3, and me having to pay for 3 of these, especially if they don't work. But I know that I could request a refund, but I'm not going to, because I will use one and possibly give the other 2 away, or at least one of the other ones. So there's nothing wrong with them other than too many of them, and they're useful things. So I'm not going to get all persnickety about it. These ones, yeah, there's some defective ones, but even the defective ones have some use. So I'm not going to complain about them. Besides, I mean, like I said, there's 100 pieces. There's maybe 10 wonky ones. So yeah, I think I did really well. I'm really happy with this one. I will have 1 or 2 more hauls coming this week. 2 more orders, 1 or 2 more orders coming this week. And yeah, I will have a Me to Maker Monday video for you tomorrow. Hope you'll come back to watch that. I would like it if you would share this, comment on it, subscribe if you haven't, give it a like at least. But most importantly, come back and see me again under the squirrel tree. Bye.